on this flank from blameF to have impact, because right now everyone else are in pretty predictable positions.
Oh, and Sanji playing in and around triple. So Kindar, who's got the stole a kill on a config's head, and Sanji's still here, still waiting at triple. They have no idea he's going to hear the tap. Spots the defuse coming through as well. JKS taken down, and Sanji couldn't get away with another one, but it's Kindar that does. And because of that, blameF now in a 1 versus 3, and he's spotted by Buster. Good pistol round from VP, and it's actually a really quick round out of spawn.
Nice to see them run that here on the pit. Perhaps they could have caused enough chaos, but it's another fast round from VP straight into B.
Rush, oh, he's found a headshot. Kindar's gone down, and that's not the start to the round VP would be looking for. Especially because Config's still here on his deagle, but unfortunately, for Complexity, Config wasn't able to really line anything up. And now Rush is going to be in the middle of the site. What can he find? Smokes deploying, allowing a wall to be created and limit the positions and the rotations of Complexity. And now JM holding his Galil up in the apartments, peeks down, and Rush has found it. JKS as well. This is a nightmare for Virtus.pro. It's all crumbling. The pistols hold on, and JKS has come in with a triple kill on the CZ75.
Wow, they just got stalled out so much there. They're going to use them until the last second. Finally, those smokes coming in alongside the flashes.
Great itchy as well there. It does a lot of damage on the Buster and Sanji, but now the play starts to come through, and JKS, he's revealed 1 kill, but that's just it. Kicker and Sanji have found a couple.
Good kills back. Oh, another one from Kicker. Now they should get the bomb down safely. Sanji's even got into jungle. A brilliant post-plant position for him.
I wish they don't really have utility for this. They've got 1 flash in the hands of blameF, but they would love a Molotov. And Rush just hops through the window, and he's found Sanji. To the window. Here comes Rush. blameF now trying his kill, but this time is really ticking, and they need kills quickly. And luckily they found them. It's just down to Jim. 1 versus 2, the bomb ticking away, and Jim can peek out and deny this, but he's got a swing. Eventually he'll do that. He waits just long enough, but he gets the follow-up. Jim with a huge clutch. And 2 kills to close it out. Virtus.pro getting it done in the late round.
Seeing the slow play from VP, and I think we saw Complexity holding their nades fairly effectively there. Oh, JKS now getting aggressive and getting 2 kills in towards Palace. What a fantastic start to the round from him.
Buster trying to get through the smoke, but Poison was always holding for that. That's another kill for Complexity. They put Sanju and Yakindar in a really difficult spot because they've just got Galil's a Virtus.pro round sometimes. They do like to do this. They'll slow it down. They would rather not go for rounds and save their weapons so they at least have something to play with in the next.
I mean, normally we call this Jame time, but this time we can't.
Well, he's not alive.
Exactly.
He got taken out immediately by JKS on this Palace play. And I think that is what's going to cause. You've got to have some mental strength to play that position.
You do. You really do.
Oh, Config. Here we go. Here's a jump around the corner. They're trying to bait him out. He's down to 5 HP. Now comes the attack into the side. Jim has hit 1, busted with the other, and now Rush stuck in the apartment. He's under a lot of pressure, but he's still come out with 1. Finally put down. blameF and JKS in the site, and blameF's doing so much work. Speaking of Jim, he epitomizes it, and the bomb's down on the floor. He's going to cover it off, and Jim has no idea. blameF slips on by, and he's tapping away. It's Sanji down to 6 HP, and with 9 seconds left, he's got to find that bomb. And Complexity know they just need to stay alive, and that's exactly what will happen. JKS with the kill, 5-3 for Complexity. That B site was looking like it was about to fall with those 2 kills.
But JKS, I was always saying, it's going to take him a while to adapt. He's played on the same team for so long. He's finally adapted. It looks like he's getting into his groove, as is Poison, who hits that early shot.
And just obliterate them. And he's transitioned that into top-level play as well. And Config helps supplement some of his lurks with some of the supplement to reduce them with caffeine, because this is gonna be a slow one.
Mid, so of course he can't get that kill at range, and Jame unable to peek and help him out. That should have been a frag as soon as Poison missed that shot, committed to that angle, but somehow he survives, and now Config's here to help, but Yakindar's firing back.
Yeah, I want to see more out of Yakindar here. This is what we love to see. You have such a fiery player in such a slow team, and it's just, you never really get to see Yakindar consistently getting those opportunities because you don't have these chaotic starts to the round where it's all about dueling and who's coming out entirely differently, because this is their style. They're bringing a new style to Counter-Strike. I wouldn't say it's new because a lot of CIS teams have done this. But it's a style that I think Yakindar is going to be hindered by in the long term.
If they wanted to play that more aggressive style, I really think they could do it. It just comes down to James. Because Buster, for example, actually gave up a lot of his roles to Yakindar.
And, you know, you spend a long time waiting for the perfect situation. It doesn't often come. And here's the attack in towards the site. Poison looking to try and dish out some kills. It's Blame at first of all, and Sanji's able to land a shot, and Buster as well. This is what we're talking about when we talk about the quicker plays from Virtus.pro. This is the skill they've got.
Look at how effective that was. Amazing shots from all those players with the pistols. Now they get 2 rifles to work with in the 2v2.
And Buster and James in the clutch. James got in towards CT, such a strong position for the AWP. He's going to look out towards the site, and he's found Rush. Now just config open his hands, and for a 1v2 in such a strong crossfire setup, it's hard to make this work, and config's going to be taken down. Buster able to take him out. And that's more like it from VP, right? Those quicker A takes. Off out of Palace into ramp, and it might just get a kill here. Buster's close by. Shoulder spotted. Poison's not being forced to take the shot yet. Buster's going to peek into him, and the ult comes in for the Bulgarian. He's going to find another opportunity, but not a single kill out of that second repeat.
Sanji's moved in. Yakindar moves in with a kill, and now Sanji seeing if he can crack open this site, but the bomb is in the hands of James. It's going back to B. Sanji's been caught, but they have Yakindar in spawn.
This is working well for VP. Yakindar's got that early kill. It throws things up into question, but look at Rush. James is coming through the apartments with a bomb, and JKS has gone down to Yakindar, but it's all about getting this bomb out. 20 seconds left. Rush has spotted the bomb, and Jim knows where he is, and he takes him down. The kills in the final moments for Virtus.pro. Yakindar with a huge round. 4 kills from him. He just kept killing everybody.
As you need to do. In some rounds, they just try and hold their nades, and they still have some smokes left here as the push comes into the A-bomb site.
Oh, good kill from Kicker through the smoke. JKS has been brought down. An advantage followed up for Virtus.pro, and it looks good towards the end here, but Blimf often the player that can get you back into rounds. Not this time around. Config's come through. A 2v3 low HP on Yakindar and Kicker. 15 seconds left in play.
Do they have time?
They do. They do have time to get the bomb out, surely, at this point. Come on. No way. Oh. No way. I don't think so.
I think they've got it. Oh, I don't know.
No, I don't know. It's going to be close. Aye. They haven't got it. They don't have time for the plan, and Virtus.pro, it was a good round, but the time cost them. It's complexity that lead the way 10-5 going into the second half. They run out of time, they win the round here.
Exactly, and it wouldn't be a VP game if they didn't have one of those rounds where they ran out of time. Let's be real, what a shot from Yakindar. Blind, but he doesn't care. He's got the early frag.
Oh, and Buster is looking for the pick here. It takes a long time and actually doesn't end up getting anything. JKS swings into him, and it's a 2v3. It is favoring Virtus.pro in this pistol. And Blimf has got in towards Market. Good position for him here. This is the lurks we love, and in behind, Jim goes down and spots out the second here, Blimf as well.
We saw it previously. It was mainly Blimf who did the heavy lifting last time. Kicker's watching though. Oh, head spotted, but he doesn't get too overeager. In the meantime, though, his teammate's gone. Kicker has to get this kill, but he's missed his opportunity. Now they know where he is, and they can peek him from both sides. Kicker cannot afford to miss that kill, but yet again, it's that combo. Blimf.
This is a round you can definitely get something going in if you're Virtus.pro, and complexity need to be aware of that.
Nice kill from JKS. Kicker trying to play up close, but to no effect. Blimf lurking through connector, as he likes to do, and he's ready for that fight against Buster. 2 easy kills, and a fairly convincing round for complexity. Angle, but complexity, I'm sure, will have the spacing on point. Shadow spotted, but no kill found, and Rush has already gone out through the round. The Mac 10 leading the charge. He's gone down early, and his teammates aren't here to follow him up. Finally, Poison comes through. JKS dies to his own molly, but he gets 2 kills before falling, so it was all worthwhile in the end. And Sanji arrives too late to the party. Poison hits him with the headshot. That should have been a kill for Sanji, but he ends up going down. And now Buster has no choice but to save. Now the CTs are arriving to assist him. Yakindar here, watching towards the van. Jane pushing him from behind. He could have a free kill at the ready. Config finally been caught out. Sanji eventually out of the action. And James is still seeing if he can find this flank. Complexity aren't comfortable planting the bomb right now, though, and for good reason. Yakinda's just dropped the bomb on the site. Oh, Blame F tries to take a fight, but he goes down, and it's all on Poison.
Poison's got to figure out how he's going to turn this into 1v1s. He's going to peek. You heard the utility being used to Buster, and he's going to go forward for the fight, but it's the apartments player he has to worry about right now, and Jim comes in, swoops in to save the round. Really well played there for Buster, just staying alive in behind the pillar, not giving him the 1v1 that Poison...
Oh, James just jumped back. Blame F gets confused by that. Thankfully, for both players, neither of them able to get the kill, but here comes the push. Kicker lines what? One man up, but unable to get any more. Nade to the site. Yakinda also caught out by Rush, and this could be it.
Oh, Config, he's done well. The headshot on the Buster. Now just Sanji and Jabe. 2 versus 4. Flashes go out for Config as he goes into the connector, and Jabe goes down. Sanji left alone. This one's a done deal. Complexity have done well on Mirage. They've staved off the game plan of Virtus.pro. They've adapted well and played slightly differently throughout this one, Complexity, but it's effective, it's clean and clinical. And now Sanji is waiting to die. He's got one, actually nearly gets away with a second down to Rush, but finally it's closed out. Complexity take the first map, 16-6. It's Mirage that goes their way. We're coming back with the X clan, dude. Trick shotters and MW2. We'll see if James gonna hit some trick shots of his own with a Glock, and he's gonna find Poison. Good start to the pistol.
Good start. Config hears all these steps, and he's moving in through mid. They have to be ready for that flank, but Flame F on the site, standing strong. Only able to get the one kill. Kicker trades more. Here comes Config, though. That flank has come into play, but Buster shuts him down and leaves it on JKS.
James got the play out long, and now they know where JKS is. It becomes very difficult to win this round because you're kind of hoping James gives you the peek in towards Pit, but he's got the shot out onto Buster. Which really does stand a chance here in the 1v1. JKS looking for it. He's down to 1 HP, and Jim ends up winning it. It's just that position. Once you've got Pit, it's really difficult to flush you out of it. Gonna start walking over to B. There's only one player waiting for them right now, and that is JKS in the corner. Deagle's at the ready. Sanji's about to be the front man, and JKS has taken his first kill. He'll go for a second, and the body shot's starting to come through, and he's run out of ammo, but the last bullet, it hits the headshot. Jim finally gets rid of him, but Yakinda, he's already done so much work. A 2K for him. Blame F and Poison, 2v3 right now, 30 seconds left. And for Virtus.pro, the bomb is going into B, but Blame F is coming over here pretty quickly. Yeah, you can't really have too much of JKS smiling. Then you know something's really up in the world, right?
Blame F will be fine to save this Deagle.
Bro is coming in towards this A bomb site. Utility is holding them back, and that's what we talk about often, is just holding utility on the CT side.
Big up close, good kill initially. No luck from Buster. The bomb is still at top mid, folks.
It's on Jam. Come on, Jam. You gotta bring it to the site. Your team are already here taking fights. Come on, you gotta get the bomb over here. 20 seconds left. Yakinda's gonna have to try and get a kill, but what's happening right now? Yakinda's gonna do everything, and Jam's just not going for it. Like, what?
So, like, was the goal just Yakinda just run in and die so that James can save? Like,
you could have won the round.
You either go so low on me.
Thanks for the clarification, Hawk. It's late in the day here. JKS is going to try and make something work. As they cross it over, Config has found Sanji. Great kill to find on the way across, and Sanji's not going to be happy about that, but the bomb plan does start to come through now for Virtus.pro. For Complexity, it's going to try and lock down the fort, hold down the defense. Go for the retake on in, and Config's got the headshot. Jim's under the window, though. And this AWP in this position is going to go aggressive. Jim wants to get out for the fight, and he's done it. He's found a pick here. His teammate's gone down, so it's all on Jim now to have to pull it off. Know exactly where he is. He's got another shot off, but in the end, it is the round win for Complexity. Too many players, too many avenues of approach as well. And when you're not in the form of Jim, it's really difficult to find those positions and make that work. So Complexity make the retake. Relatively slow starting to dust too, but if he can start to get going, this could be exciting for Virtus.pro. Poison moving forward, and there goes Yakinda, set up with a flash. He's going to go in with a kill. Kicker's found the other one. JKS making work for Complexity, but it's still a man deficit for them. 30 seconds left. Virtus.pro still the bombs on James. Stop giving the bomb to this man because now he's stuck in the open. Oh no, he's going to go down. Finally gets recovered. Yakinda's got the kill, and Blame F just trying to stay alive. If he stays alive, there's a chance to win the round here, but it's up against Yakindar and Buster.
This one's over.
Yeah, I think it's over already. At this point, you want to do damage, though, because VP don't have that much money, even though the bomb plant in the round win will certainly help. Just force the rebuys is better than not, especially if you get that AWP out. Oh, he couldn't get it done. Couldn't get a single kill. VP are going to win the round to save the AWP as well. And that's a good round for Yakindar, right? Gets two really standing with your smoke out, but luckily no one from Complexity peeking into him, and now the attack going in. Poison, I think he should be doing more. He might try and get something done, but these flashes have been so good. He's missed the close shot. He's overrun and just down again. Yakindar closes down the position so quickly. Now BlameF is desperately looking for a jump kill, and this is just maybe a little uninspiring for Complexity. I actually want to see some aggression from them at this point. I think getting some short setups, trying to stop VP from taking that so easily, because what's going to happen is you're going to allow VP to play exactly the round they want, which is going for these catwalk executes into the site, and that's how they do it. But if Complexity go in, they spoil the party, they take two players out.
Is playing retake or, like you said, pushing elsewhere could be a better solution. Something's got to give, though, because right now it's the way VP will get out safely. Config's taking a bit of damage. They've got into short, and they're going for a faster play into A.
Oh, and there's a good kill from Poison. BlameF also there, but he's not really needed because Poison is taking easy kills. And that's what happens when you don't flash an AWP or off the angle. They're just going to take those kills. And Config's going to hold the mid door. Kicker the victim. Oh, that's a nice shot from Jim. That's my best Super Mario impression. That's your private content, shall we say.
Exactly. BlameF. Oh, wow. Sanji gets him. Okay, well, VP are actually making a...
James going to go over towards B. He's got a flash in his hands with the ready. Oh, not quite gone to where he wants it, but Rush, oh, he's gone exactly where Sanji wants him. Right into his crosshair.
Oh, boy. It is. I think he might make it, but JKS is close by.
Oh,
so
he's going to make it. He's going to make it. He's going to make it. Thank goodness for that, but JKS could be a big problem. Like you said, he could delay, and he's delayed, and he's dropped the bomb, and the round win for JKS. He's taking a double, and Complexity have tied up the scoreline.
You don't see almost any other teams sticking around on the other side with that secondary AWP. Poison's pushed all the way up short for Complexity. So that short play, and JKS adjusting so quickly for the double.
That's nuts. Two quick headshots. JKS is not done. He's still hanging around this position. He's trying for a little bit more. He's taking damage. He's dished some out as well, and nearly gets the kill through the smoke on a kicker. Really good round for JKS so far, and Rush now holding, but it's Poison. As the smoke begins to fade, it unveils a Sanji. And Poison's a Sanji hunter. Short eventually, but I am keen to see whether or not there is going to be a fight from middle on the Complexity side. Poison is looking for it, and Jim's going to come out on top. VP have the advantage. Good flash as well to stop Config from peeking out into short. BlameF needs to get position, but he's caught. And because of the aggressive stance from Yakindar, BlameF gets caught out, and now it's a play up into the A site. There's really no chance here for Complexity. They've got to get a huge play out of Rush, and he's under so much pressure. He's got one. So many players still coming at him, and eventually it's the AWP. Config is here still, though. It's 2v4, and oh my god, James decided to have a round here. 3 kills. Headshot on the Config. And Complexity have lost the round. VP tie it up. And there's not much money here for Complexity. So it looks like Virtus.pro might go into the second half with the lead.
Sanji even finding that final man. JKS taken out.
This short play, though, from Complexity could get messy for Yakindar, but they didn't see him. How have they not seen him? Finally, Yakindar reveals his position, and it's a headshot on a Config. Yakindar's got away with murder here, and finally, another one! I thought for sure BlameF takes him down, but not to be. Yakindar is having one right here, 10-9. Starting to really light it up towards the end of this half. Kicker's even getting involved, and now Rush. What can he muster? Rush has to do everything. Killing the Sanji. Hiding in this. What? Kicker ran into the Molotov, and he's gonna go down to Poison. And now suddenly it's a 2v3, and the bomb is leaving long.
They can get back to B because Yakindar can cut off the spawn rotation, even having a molly.
Oh, they don't have smoke.
Poison's just running through it. What? Okay, that is ambitious.
It's 20 to 1 in the morning, dude. Poison is stop thinking at that point. It's 7.5 coming in. Virtus.pro lead the way here on Dust 2. We're coming back after.
Through the mid doors safely, and now they will up the pace onto this B split. Yakindar trying to fight aggressively, but they're back on the site. They're about to be run down.
Oh, Buster and Yakindar getting kills between them, and a great hold for Virtus.pro. Yakindar falls quite quickly to blame F, and Buster has answered with a quick headshot. Rush is alone now. 1v4 having to fight from so many different angles, and Jim will take him out of play. 9-7 for Virtus.pro. They're making the real kick of Dust 2 going their way right now. Great start to the second half. Complexity need a little bit of life in them. I think they've been a little stale so far. You know, a big round like this where you went on Deagles, this could change things for Complexity. And Rush is going to start things off well. Good headshot onto Buster. A couple more chances here. JKS is going into the B site. They found a couple of kills. And now Kicker's trying to get involved. MP5 running up the ramp, trying to get something here. They run in, start tapping, trying to find. And the wheel spot poison kill comes through, denies the bomb plant. And now Sanji, oh, Utility's gone past him, but they're walking right into the Deagle, and Jam did not even help his teammate. He wants none of that. And now he's got to pull off a 1v3 clutch. And the round will be conceded. Complexity on a much-needed Deagle round. And Jam, he will be able to pick up a headshot. Blame F has been found, and I'll take that, Jam says, with the Deagle, and he'll get out of play.
Chance for an explosive push into this A-bomb site.
Config trying to run, but Jam has spotted him. Because of that, the kill comes in. 2K at the start of the round here for Virtus.pro. Rush trying to make the difference inside of the smoke has found Sanji, and he's still inside of the site. Good positioning here, and JKS, ooh, this could be spicy.
But the B site is where the bomb's being planted, and JKS is in a pretty good position to cut off that rotate.
Oh, Rush is doing even more, as if it wasn't enough. Just being so attractive, they all can't take their eyes off you. Rush is getting a kill as well. JKS waiting for the mid play. Yakindar's gone down, and Buster, he's down to 19. He's stuck in CT spawn, and JKS and Poison looking to try and take this one their way. JKS is going to try and peer through CT and through the smoke. He gets the lineup. Listen to the sound cue. Easily lines it up through the smoke, and Jim saving the AWP. So 11-9 is Complexity. They're starting to take quite considerable amount of control at this point. And for VP, it's oh no, he's hit the leg shot. JKS has come through after him, and luckily Jam will get his AWP into the next round. And it feels like Complexity now do that with the heavy B hit starting to come in. They still have some presence up towards short, so they could leave one player there, maybe even go for the B split. They're going to smoke double down into CT, and this play starts to come in. JKS with a big opening. Yakindar holding into middle. He's found Rush. Flame F starting to come around, and Yakindar's got him as well. Really good stuff from Yakindar. But in the meantime, the bomb's gone down on the B site, and Config's locked that in. And VP, this is a 4v3 Yakindar, and he's found a couple. And VP are now ready to go through, ready to re-enter this B bomb site. Utility starts to commit, flashes are through. Config's been blinded, but Poison's got a kill. Another one from Poison, finally flanked upon by Yakindar. But the round's done, and it has to be the save call.
Has to be the save. Oh, missed shot from James. He should get away safely. Goes back closer to the bomb, but he's fine. No exit kills at the end here, too.
His teammate's now trying to get in position. Kicker got close to the site itself with a rifle, and now the pressure's up, flashes are in, and Kicker trying to peer around the edge of the smoke, and Rush has come in with a headshot. Jim has done well to find one more, and Sanji's still here as well to back him up. The rifle's doing good work as the bomb finally goes down. Is Poison peeking out, trying to get something here. Complexity in the post plant, and again, Poison making the difference. Pick your poison, VP. Save or lose the round. Config has hit the headshot, and Yakindar's out of there. Again, I don't know how they're doing it, but every single time Complexity are down and out, they somehow find a way.
Nice shot from Yakindar, but the round's over. And Poison's shot earlier was so good.
Crossed over to Gandalf. And now he's stuck in behind all these smokes. The Jam is boosted up, trying to peer into the site, but no kills are coming through. Finally, Blame F starts the affair off with a headshot. Yakindar's gone down. Another kill, this time for Config. It's just Buster and Jam. They've got to make a 2v4 work, and 30 seconds left. The bomb will go down, now up to 40. But for Virtus.pro, double up retake, that's just not doable. Trying to get rid of Jam, and second one's not in though, so there's a bit of a gap there to play with. But they do get long control here for Complexity. early control established, but it's again the short control that comes in immediately from VP. Once they see that long has been taken, they send a player aggressive short. They're going to try and challenge into Jim. He's got one in the AWP, another one for Jim. He's going to try and take everybody down. And Jim lit into the night is still fragging like a madman. blimf goes down as well, and VP are not done yet. They've still got some life left in them.
Another glimpse of what James can do. Complexity here, they have plenty of money. They have some AKs. And they are running it down mid to start this round.
Oh, well, Kicker's got a very good opening kill. He was the player that delivered impact for them at the beginning of the round and the previous, and now he's continuing it as well. Kicker, the MVP in these rounds. You cannot getting involved, and this is starting to crumble for Complexity. Virtus.pro getting involved, and now they're waking up. This is more like it from Virtus.pro. It's early in the day, kind of, but also kind of lit. So I guess they're waking up at the right. Maybe this is the turning point for Virtus.pro. Complexity not done yet. Yakindar's gone aggressive into the tunnels. 50 seconds now on play, and the attack up short comes in. Kicker's taking blimf, but the ball's gone through mid to B. There's one player up here right now. It is going to be Buster. But remember, Yakindar's still in the tunnels. Kicker's getting kills, and everybody is falling for Complexity. There's not a single frag for them. VP keep everybody alive. 15-13. The fight does not work out for Complexity. They don't even get the ball. That's going to slow things even further for Complexity. There's been no aggressive play into the tunnels yet from VP, but they're making sure of it. And now JKS goes in for his play. It has not worked out for Complexity. They have lost the early player. And for Virtus.pro, they're holding on, and Jim has got the kill. Jim's found another one. We're going to overtime. Poison's left alone. He's got one. Surely this is overtime now. The Bulgarian's got to pull off a bulldozer all around. He's running up long. He's trying his best. He's looking for a couple of shots to come through. Smoke down into spawn. Molotov further up into the backside. As Poison runs down, it's just one more. Overtime is needed here on Dust 2. It's late in the day. We're heading from...
Those are the sorts of mistakes you can maybe expect with it being so late in the day. Here come the smokes from Complexity, but Yakindar's already taken out JKS in the tunnels.
VP close strong, start strong now as well. Yakindar gets a little too aggressive, I feel that. Poison taking him out of play, and now Complexity trying to get the split onto the side, but Kicker in with a double kill, and the bomb is down. Huge play from him. He was having so much impact throughout that first half of overtime, and a no-scope through the smoke as well. What has happened? VP have just come alive.
Ways. Molly into Car. That was a position that previously Jane was dealt with. Look at the map. Yakindar's all the way behind them, but Jane's been taken out on the bomb site. They still need to stall on the A side of the map.
This is Yakindar freed up. He's trying to get in behind as quickly as possible. Poison's trying to get up short, but the play's now in. Buster, can he do it? He's got one. He's going to go back for more. A second on the JKS, and a third from Buster. What a beast. Poison goes down. Buster with the ace. All 5 kills. Buster is in the real gamer hours now, and he's just delivering everything.
Boy, oh boy.
Another race for the tournament, by the way.
Keep that tally going at home. Wow, this is so good for Buster. That shot's nice. Through the smoke. I don't believe he went through the smoke, but he comes away with it. Some calls now. Go for some of these earlier plays. You can't try and run down the clock here late in the day. Yakindar with the molly, but he might be caught out. blimf is pushing towards him, but Yakindar, 2 entries, and that could be the game.
This is flawless from Virtus.pro. This is unbelievable. What a turnaround from VP. They heard us. They figured out we haven't won a map yet, and now they're going to change that. They do it in convincing fashion. JKS and Config, they're left alone, and JKS will find Kicker. They've got to start clawing this one back, Complexity. If they want to close it here, they've got to go again, and they pick up the round. JKS has got another kill. This is huge from him so far. He goes boosted up, but Yakindar's ready. Another headshot for him. And Config is desperately scrambling, trying to find his kill, but Buster will close it. 19-15, Counter-Strike continues here at IEM Cologne. We're going to a break. We're coming to break this one down, and then we're heading to utility out for Kicker and James. And for Complexity, it is going to be Kevlar on every single player and some team damage dealt early. Luckily, blimf has found the follow-up, and the first couple of kills go for Complexity. It's a lightning fast start from Cole.
This is exactly what I called for. Into the pistol round, they come straight through with a bunch of kills and some early success. And this is going to give Complexity that bit of comfort that I was hoping they'd get early so we could see the best of them. They go pushing in. They want to get that over and done with as quickly as possible. It's a 1-0 start for Complexity. blameF and Poison with the heavy lifting in this round. And blameF with some excellent shots into mid. That's
VP will slow it down. Overpass can be one of their slowest of foes. On the T side, it's usually their most methodical. Config he's had enough. Come and get him, Config. He's got himself a W. Kindar and Sanji go down, and for Virtus.pro, it's Kicker, Jim, and Buster left in this force buy scenario. They will upgrade.
Here on the VP side, though, they have some nades left to make this work. Molly put to Monster so that Rush and JKS can both focus short.
Oh, and Rush is going to hold Buster. Kimindia's crosshair. Master's delivered that one in Poison. He's not even going to get anything because JKS and Config did the last few kills. Complexity up 2-0. Virtus.pro not off to the best of starts here. And Pro putting some pressure down into the A side.
They may not expect 2 CTs on this A site, though. They have to overcome a crossfire. They're all focused on Config. blameF goes into the flames. It cost him a lot of his life, but Config gets another kill. And Buster has to go ahead and back away. He was too vulnerable to too many angles. VP have left themselves with time for a plan B, but that kill from Buster could tempt them into A, despite the fact that Complexity have a couple of players close by.
Rush playing with a tight gap in the truck. It's one on a Buster, and the bomb is now down. Rush is going to look for more, and he's done it. Second kill for Rush. Now just Jam left, and he's jumped up on the truck, and that is lovely from Rush.
Little smile creeps onto it. Decided to sneak himself into the sandbags where Yakindar lies in wait. Oh no.
Yeah, Rush couldn't get away. Kicker spam works out. He's going to go back for more. That's such a big entry, or should I say trade to find as well. And now Config going down into water. Sanji's head is spotted, and Config. That's a massive kill to find. Oh, Config.
This is so hard.
Yeah, looking to try and hold it. Utilities down into the site. Molotov going through, and JKS.
Oh dear.
He's going to try and get up, but Kicker's got the kill. Damage on the Jim, but somehow they're getting away here, VP. They've taken a lot of damage. They've got themselves into a decent post plant. Jim's hit the wall bind. Jim with a great kill, but Poison making the difference and replying. They would love to have a smoke here. They would love to have some utility, but they just don't. And now they're just going to hold on. Tap onto the bomb. Poison goes down, and Kicker with a huge round. 4 kills, and Virtus.pro given their first.
That Molly burned him down to 6 health. That kill from Kicker was also so helpful to begin with. You see there, James Whiting in the flames. Had to get away, and there are a lot of times sticking around, though. Okay, finally blameF falls back. Ooh, lovely, lovely setup. blameF pushes mid. They think they can try and catch him from connector, but Config was waiting for that the whole time.
A really good start to the round for Complexity after the first round of Virtus.pro. You want to try and silence some of that momentum as quickly as possible. Kicker and Jim are going to get a quick double, though. And once again, we're back into an even odd. Playing it into the B site. Flashbang is going to keep blameF back. He hasn't really been given a chance here to do much about it. And Config's come down to try and help him out. Jim's going for the bomb plant. They're trying to spam through and get rid of him at this point, but hasn't really worked out. And Kicker's great headshot. blameF in the bomb site. In behind him is Poison, but these retakes have not been working out for Complexity. And once again, it's going to crumble. VP's B hit is just something to marvel at.
Kicker's feeling it right now. 3K for him in that round. Some incredible.
31. Sanji on 1. 30 seconds, and they've got to go. Poison's still alive in the bathrooms. He's trying to figure out where they are, and finally, Kicker comes up the stairway. He's just getting such easy fights right now. And Config, he's the real problem right now. He has to do something. Oh, the spray! It's not good enough from Config. He goes down. And it's going to be the bomb plant for Virtus.pro.
Some sloppy moments here. Config not pleased with that one. He knows he had the ability to turn the...
Are they going to push through the smoke? Oh, this could be nasty. There's so many players looking at them. Oh, Rush is going to get one, but the rest are cleaned up. And now the play from Virtus.pro comes through. Config. He's got towards barrels. He's got a swing, and he's not got a single kill. Virtus.pro. It's made easy for them. It's served up on a plate for them. And that's going to be the round. Complexity have to save again. The ult may come out for poisoning, but he's not getting chances in the rounds. And Virtus.pro mid-place. Smoke going up, elevating his position up over the top to see what's going on down below. But he hasn't seen anybody. Flash in and a good kill. Poison's down early. I was just talking about how you want to see that ult get involved. Well, James is just taking him out of play.
Jay might want
he's
more
got
here.
another one.
Second shot lands into mid. Yakindar's ready. Oh, and Rush isn't. He's got his back turned. JKS eventually finds one. Sanji could have maybe got the trade sooner from Connector, but he has JKS locked in, and Kickard is moving in from the B side. Slowly but surely, flanking him out. Nothing's working right now for Complexity.
Yeah, I know. This is just hard to watch. The regression on the CP side, the proactive play, it's all just crumbling. Complexity have tried so many things, and I wonder if it's just the fact that that is the way VP want them to play. They're slowing it down. They do have Config, the only aggressive player. This might actually work out. This position is so strong, and he's got a double kill. Config takes down Buster. Sanji falls as well, and finally, this Complexity with a bit of good news at the start of the round. A follow-up headshot, this time from Poison. The wallbang is sick, and it's kicking and jam in the 2v5.
Two players on this right side of Monster. How is Kickard going to deal with both of these? Even the fight against JKS won't be easy, but getting Rush seems almost impossible. The flash is good. That'll give him a chance, but Rush doesn't get blinded. He was playing anti-flash the entire time. And with 20 seconds left, Jame actually gets a kill with the molly. Try and do some damage. Why not? You're rich as hell.
Yeah. Let's go, Jame. 4 seconds.
That's fine. His money doesn't matter.
No, money doesn't. Missed it all! And Poison given a lifeline. Can he get the kill from it? He's going to flash himself out.
Okay.
All right, okay, that's just too many opportunities now to Jim. He can't get out of dodge, and now a man advantage. Virtus.pro, suddenly they've got it, and Buster's moved up into the site. He's spotted. Kickard again, though, is fragged out. It's JKS that's gone down, and the play into the B-bomb site begins. Rush is waiting for his teammate. He doesn't want to stay here alone. He's got to get Blame F over. And Rush now running down. Molotov clearing out the water, and Rush gets closer and closer. Blame F is taking damage. Rush goes for the fight. And now Blame F really trying to find out what is available to him. He's got a couple of kills he's got to grab here, and Blame F has to find them quickly. Smoke still left on him. That could cause a few problems. But remember, his health is low, but it doesn't matter if you hit headshots like that. To the Deagle he goes. Smoke out towards short. Deagle in hand, but Yakindar plays it well. Uses the cover. It's 9-6 at the half for Virtus.pro. Our VP have looked like the better team. In particular, Kickard is just playing out of his mind. Now they're going to try and take down Jame at long. Oh, that's a lovely headshot. Jame decapitates Config out of the sky, and he's now looking for a little bit more here as well. Yakindar having a piece of the pie. Great start to the round here for Virtus.pro. Looks like Complexity are trying to pull it back if possible. Blame F's done well. A second from Blame F's P250. And oh my god, Jim. Dancing around the bullets. He finally goes down. Blame F now into a 1v1. Can he do it with the P250? This would be another ace added to the tally here at IEM. He's going to be walking up through Bank. He's going to find the back of Blame F if the timing works out right. And Blame F's looked back. Oh, he's looked back. He goes down, and Buster wins out the round. It was the damage done onto Blame F that allows the body shot to be lethal, but it came down to a game of inches and timing right there in that round.
Such a strange situation at the end there. That's what I love about Counter-Strike. I don't think I've ever seen that sort of position play out before, and you get to see it play out live in front of your eyes. Blame F forcing all these trade kills initially.
Fight from in behind. The tenacity has been insane from them so far. And now they're looking for 11 through the smoke. Blame F, he's really making a difference over the last couple of rounds. That's going to be jammed down, and now Yakindar needs to hold. He's done well to get one, but so quick on the trade there is JKS. Sanji somehow gets away with a kill there on the MP9. He should have been down way quicker. He should have no right in getting a kill there. And now Buster alongside Kickard, who has just been fantastic so far, looking to deny the plant, but Config covers off his teammate, and Buster falls as well. Huge stuff out of Config. Galil makes it happen, and Complexity have 7 rounds. One of the most important gun rounds we've had in a while, and Yukindar trying to play around the smoke. For the kill up on top. Config's gonna get him through the smoke, keeps to reply back. 4v4. 35 seconds as Config starts to run closer and closer to the site. Flashes at the ready, and Sanji, he's gonna take his position up at the truck. Config starts to go in. Jam and Sanji have found a couple of kills, and JKS alongside Rush trying to do their best. And now it's just JKS. He's shut down as well. VP, get it done. 11-9. An important gun round for Complexity to win if they wanted to tie up the score.
Oh dear.
Well, Complexity going down to B. Oh, they're rotating everybody off now. Oh, the fight from Config. He was caught transitioning his weapon, but here go Complexity into the B site. Jim quickly trying to get over here in time to plug the gap, and the rest of the rotations have come down, but I don't think they'll be there in time to really stop Complexity from getting into the site. Trying to get a boost going. Buster's got one, it's Rush has gone down, and JKS with a double. Look at that from Poison. Still ready for the boost. And the kills just keep coming for Poison. Another one. And Yukindar's left. 1 versus 3. Dropping down is Poison with a beautiful round. 3 kills from the AWP. And 10 rounds for Complexity. A much needed affair for them to win that gun.
Out here for Complexity.
Buster's going to be holding now. The attack starts to come through. 25 seconds. Utility's still good, and it's going to hold them back. Buster goes down. That's a kill for him. Rush is going to drop the bomb, and another kill, this time from Kickert. The kills just keep coming through for Virtus.pro. Everybody getting shut down for Complexity. Blame F and Poison stand really absolutely no chance in coming back into this one, so they're away to save their weapons, and that's going to be the round added to the tally. Virtus.pro up to 12 and 11. A really good haul from them. AWP might be tested on 2 fronts here. He's got to be careful of that play from Connector. He's going to hear these footsteps, and Yukindar's there to back him up, and Yukindar's peeked out. He's got one in the pistol. Another kill can come in for Kicker this time as well, and oh no! The pistols just do it to them. Complexity gets torn apart. Even USP having a bit of fun.
James has the AWP.
This is a real problem for VP.
No rifle support on A in a round like this is so risky, and you see why. He just gets run down with the AWP. Poison's trying to take that forward, trying to take the fight to them, but Kicker gets him out, and that AWP can be recovered.
Oh, but it's Rush that's got it in a close angle. This is gotta be huge from Rush.
They saw him pick it up.
Yeah, they know he's in the corner. How is he gonna get out of this? He's not. The AWP is down, and now it's just Deagles trying to pull it off. 4 versus 3 retake for Virtus.pro. They're coming onto the side. Buster's got a kill. Config with one, but it's not enough. And Sanji on the double. Defuse in for VP, and Yukindar shanked up his own teammate. Madness here tonight for the counter-strike, but 14.
He got a kill. Let's see if he can do it again.
Jim, this is such an important position for him. Rush is going to throw some utility. Yukindar's rifle at the ready. He's got one. Rush is taking out Yukindar quickly, but don't forget about Jim. He's still in this position, still in the bathrooms. As he starts to think about what is in front of him. It's going to be JKS trying to figure out, okay, surely, where's the AWP? Where's the AWP with Jim right now? Bomb plant starts to come through on the safe side of the dice box, and Jim finally reveals his position. Kickers come in with one as well. It's just Rush, 5 HP in the post plant. And the ball was planted for him, but he's got 3 players he's got to find. One in towards bank, it's Kicker. Oh, Rush has made noise. Smoke is down. He's going for the fight as well. They're going to have to find him, and Kicker's done it. Complexity cannot win the round. It's Virtus.pro and Map Point and Complexity are 1 round away from being eliminated from Intel Extreme Map.
As this time continues, you realize if they're not coming out onto B short from Connector, it's much more likely to be the A play, so they stack 3 on this A side.
Oh, James found 1. Poison's down. Now the attack comes in and the kills just keep coming in for Virtus.pro. James found another one. Blame F and Rush left alone, and they're trying their best, but it's not going to be enough. Blame F is alone, flash into the site, and they are eliminated from Intel Extreme Masters Cologne. Complexity exit early, and Virtus.pro stay alive. We'll be back after the break to break this one down.